In an interference experiment, phase difference between the two waves reaching a dark point is. Phase difference between the two waves reaching a dark point is. Remember, a point is said to be a dark point in an interference pattern. Means what? Intensity of light at that point. Intensity of light at a dark point is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Now, a point is said to be a dark point in an interference pattern only when intensity of light at that point is 0, and this is possible only when the two interfering waves, this is the first interfering waves and this is suppose the second interfering waves. If the two interfering waves arriving at a point, they are opposite in phase. They are what? Opposite in phase. Means crest of one wave superposed over the trough of other. Crest of one wave superposed over the trough of other. And if the two waves they are of same amplitude, two waves they are of what? Same amplitude. Then according to principle of superposition of waves, resultant displacement at the point of superposition is, here there occurs cancellation of displacement, y equal to y1 minus y2, because two waves are opposite in phase. Two waves are what? Opposite in phase. Hence there is cancellation of displacement, or resultant amplitude at the point of superposition is the difference of amplitude of two waves, and when two waves they are of same amplitude means a minus of a, this is resultant. A minus a is 0 means resultant amplitude is 0, means intensity of light at that point is 0, or that point is a dark point. So the condition required for formation of dark point in an interference pattern is that the two interfering waves they must be opposite in phase. Means what is the phase difference? Two waves are said to be opposite in phase whenever phase difference between them is either pi or 3 pi or 5 pi or 7 pi, or it is odd integral multiple of phase angle pi radian. So whenever interfering waves they are having phase difference of either pi or 3 pi or 5 pi or 7 pi or n pi or 2n minus 1 into pi, that is odd integral multiple of phase angle pi radian, then there occurs a dark point at that place. So in an interference experiment, the phase difference between the waves reaching a dark point, it should be what? It should be pi radian. It should be pi radian. So B is the correct option for this question.